Hello, everybody. It's your boy Jmulls of Jmulls Gaming here to freaking day. We are back with some Xenoblade Chronicles to TORNA, the Golden Country. We're probably going to do a little bit of a shorter stream today, mainly because I'm tired as all hell. That being our main reason, but want to put some work in with this game. Put some work in, yeah. Got some progress we need to make here. We got some progress, some things that we need to accomplish today. I want to collect this mineral deposit being one of them. That's number one. Woo! Got how much loot to just throw on you. Alright, do we have any side quests we can do? Back in the Golden Country, there we are. Hello, Jared. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. Always a pleasure seeing you around. Got my freaking heart ripped open by Persona 3 Fez earlier. I made it to the level 10, like, floor boss. And I died. And I didn't save since level 5 floor boss because all my party members went tired. I didn't realize Fez knocked you back to the main menu. I thought it'd be like a portable where it's like, hey, do you want to restart the floor? Is that what you want to do? No. It's like, okay, go back to the last save. Teach you for having freaking hopes and aspirations. Now, where the hell are we going? We gotta go down to the ship.
This takes me back.
On our way. Okay, first of all, though, got a pretty cool story moment bit coming up, and I want to play as Jin here. Gotta remember which button's which. Okay, good. Let's just keep heading this way.
We must.
Up here, noble ass paw. Get over here. Yeah? And with one of these, a snow blast for you. A little bit of a star slash. Beautiful. Let's get behind him. Watch this. A little bit of synergy here. Ooh, yeah. Nice. Oh my god, we're all the way down here. And it's dead. It's been deleted. Now, let's head back to the ship. Cloud versus Jin, that would be a tough one. The thing is... Ooh, I don't know who would win that. I would lean towards Jin just because of light speed. That and particle manipulation. If you're talking about which character I prefer, I would say Cloud. Cloud's like probably one of my favorite characters of any game ever. Jin's up there too, but...
Yes. Many troops remained here with no orders after Malos sank their homeland. We're doing our best to disarm them, but... well, you've seen the village. Sadly, it's happened more than once.
Skill issue.
The powers that be bicker among themselves, ignoring the larger danger.
And right now, that is the one thing we cannot afford.
Well then don't ignore it, forehead.
I will go take a look.
Goodbye, Ishan. You're the one useful thing you do all game.
Incidentally, how has Torna been faring?
I'd like to tell you that the people bask in the peace of His Majesty's rule. But I'm afraid that would be a lie.
Oof, then don't lie.
Same as everywhere else then, yes?
It's like it's a kingdom of people.
Torna has not escaped Malos's rampage unscathed.
Is that so?
Well,
Are
just
we
parry it,
offering the
easy.
Imperial Army's assistance in this time of...
Don't worry about it. This is exactly the reason why Indol entrusted her to me.
Yeah, just don't lose, forehead. Easy. Job done.
The future king.
This freaking jabroni.
I'm glad I thought to send a messenger.
King, don't joke about it. Rumors like that could cause trouble at home.
I am merely a quester. I hold no such influence.
I'm sure. Uh-huh. A likely story.
But tomorrow?
The core's color is different.
Yeah, it's like it's a different blade.
And she's a woman, too.
Ichion is literally just there. Yeah, they're like, oh yeah, we really need to give Hugo a second blade to use. Let's just throw Ichion in there.
All brawn and brutish strength.
You worry?
No, quite the contrary. Everybody knows a blade's appearance bears no relation to their power. You could be the heroine of our resistance.
No, I won't be anyone's anything.
That's fine now. I have only one thing to ask of you. To rectify the mistake I made.
Yeah, exactly, Mario. It's like it's almost like the blade color. Like the core crystal was a different color before as well. Adam sees something. He has good perception. He always has good perception
So
rolls.
that's why the returning hero, pacifier of the Borderlands, was really just...
Never before has a blade broken free and rampaged like this. I can see why Indol would prefer to keep it quiet. They're even routing support to the militia through Argentum for deniability.
and
Also, hello,
you.
Mario. Hello, Super Mario. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. Always a pleasure seeing you around.
Surely, if you defeat Malos, your cover will be blown.
If indeed. But we're not in it for the glory, are we? When we're done, I'll just plow my fields in peace.
He rolled a nat 20 on perception. He absolutely did.
Base, but
Somehow on a 2d6 as well.
they're all reporting something strange.
In the neighborhood.
A marauding group of routed
Who you gonna
mercenaries
call?
trying to avoid any attention.
I love this bit right here.
Just remnants.
Right here is when Jin has the realization. It's so clean.
There's not much around here.
It just
then.
goes to show how
Of
much he
work
cares about her.
Or opportunities for looting.
Watch, just look at his facial
As
animations.
your majesty commanded, our men did not engage. We confirmed their bearing.
The moment someone brings up who's over there, watch this.
Where were they going?
The village outskirts.
But why then?
Look at Jin, look at Jin, look at Jin.
There's
Looks over to
nothing but
Adam.
graveyards.
Nothing but graveyards. It clicks for him, and he's out of there immediately. Pushes each onto the side, move out of the way. Goat's blade moving out here. Let's go. Then everyone else has the same realization he did. He's on a mission. This is why you never split the party. Exactly. Scooby-Doo is always wrong in this regard. You never split up. That's mistake number one. Cover more ground. No, just take more time. Be thorough. You'll be safe as well.
At first, I thought to take it. But I'd made it for her, and I'd like her to keep it forever.
When Jin comes in here and is about to body someone, like he comes in here looking to kill somebody. Based on Jin's actions, exactly. Getting some good rolls lately. Look at this freaking jabroni. Oh, let me at him.
Big change from a tiny kid trying not to piss herself in fear.
Who's the rookie back there trying to do the Samuel chin scratch from Metal Gear Rising?
God. You remember me? How touching.
It honestly depends here, because I consider Jin to be the protagonist of TORNA.
Trust me, I tried.
Harsh.
It just so happens that we get a lot of myth or backstory as
Not
well,
imagine.
because the two stories coincide.
I'm here to take back what's mine, kid. But before that, I'll take a bit of time to express my gratitude to you.
The Claw! The Claw is chosen. Farewell, my friends. I move on to a better place.
Then I'll make that blade watch as I cut you into little sticky chunks, just to make sure the last thing he feels is complete despair.
Dude, shout out to this guy monologuing to give Jin just enough time to get here.
No use.
Rex's salvager hook. I wouldn't be surprised if it's based on the same
He
tech.
brought no blades, just more mercs.
Exactly. Don't worry. I'm gonna treat you real good before I get to the cutting.
Okay. Get over here. Oh, the party. I get everybody in the party as well. Oh, this is about to be comedy. This is about to be absolute comedy. Watch this. Oh, I might be a little underleveled. Huh. Yeah, I may be a little underleveled for this. May not be, you know, the best. But we do have a lot of damage, so that might... Yeah, maybe. Oh, we leveled up to level 16. There we go. This unique dialogue at a campsite. Nice.
Starting to piss me off. Oi! Surround
He was pretty smart here. Yeah, at least he brought backup.
My lady, you have
Didn't
to
go in single-handed.
It's all right. He's here.
Yeah, Laura knows. Okay, here comes Jen. He's ready to kill somebody. Oh my god! Diced him up immediately. There we go! Cuts the hand off immediately. The precision, the speed. The intimidation roll was a nat 20. Dude, imagine running away from Jin, knowing you have no prayer in hell, and you see this. Like, you just otherworldly levels are screwed. Jin's like, I'm gonna have fun with you. That's all I needed to hear.
What's next then?
It's time for I think it's time for Jack to let her rip.
Or the left? Or how about...
Jin's like, I'm gonna be slow with you. Oh, yo, he's doing the moon ability.
Enough.
Tachyon slash.
That's enough, Jin.
Better cut his head open like it was a freaking
Just
melon.
leave him. For my sake.
And the only reason he doesn't do it is because Laura asked him not to. Hey, yo, guards, would you like to go capture him, or just gonna let him get away? God, the music. Ooh. Where the hell are they running to? What, off the Titan? That's the cliffside. How did I never notice that before? Where the hell were they running off to? No, wait, after this cutscene, I'm gonna show you. There's like nothing over there.
So you let him go. Even without his arms, he may cause you more trouble one day.
We have you surrounded from at least this side. Yeah, exactly.
I didn't
We have
kill
you
him.
surrounded, except for that bullet train right behind you.
He might deserve it, but he did take care of
If you
me.
get off at the third station, you take a right, there'll be a cab waiting for you. You'll be fine.
Let's go back. I suppose I can bring myself to step foot on this flagship after all.
Yeah, I'll go to the flagship. Jin was about to kill 5 people in front of me.
My arms! My arms! Bastards! I'm gonna kill him!
Honestly, I don't think Cloud would be the type of character that would go on a massive rampage like that. Because we kind of saw what happened to his character when he realized just how much he had lost. Back in Final Fantasy VII. Like, we kind of saw what happened to him, and it's not pretty. Both of his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't modify the model. They just used clever camera angles. Buddy, you're in for a world of absolute agony, and I'm here for it. Oh no, a palm to my head! Party has changed. Let's go! No, seriously, look at this. Those guards ran in this direction. There's nothing over here. Like, you can get down here, but then there's nothing. What, are they swimming? Look, I'm just saying. Also, what the hell is this? I need it. Hold on. I have a need. A desire, if you will. Hold on. Oh, an insect nest. God, Xenoblade X brain rot over here. I instinctively looked down the way I put the Wii U tablet.
Finally.
Let's get a move on then.
If you're floating in the air, yeah, that kind of stuff is always funny to me. It's interesting how they're able to cut corners, but in a way that doesn't ruin the immersion, but just makes it easier to tell the story or do the scene correctly. It always fascinates me when developers are able to do that, and just finding out how they do that, like those little tricks. Hello, 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 Potato Farmer. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. Always a pleasure seeing you around. We're playing some Tour to the Golden Country today. Ejon just did something useful for once in his entire life. Peaceable adventure. Poon Poon. Oh god, who do I know? Why do I know Poon Poon? Where do I know Poon Poon from? It's not that manga. By the way, I have decided to do the side quests on stream, so we can spam them out. Where are we going? Oh my god, I forgot about this animation. I freaking mentally block this thing every time I turn the game off. I do wonder if we're getting a Nintendo Direct. I 100% believe we will. I fully believe the theories that we're getting one next week. They always do a Nintendo Direct in February, and they still need to do one for Tears of the Kingdom. Like, Tears of the Kingdom comes out in a few months, they need to do a Direct for it. Like, that's absolutely coming. We're definitely getting another trailer for that thing. I'm not expecting anything Xenoblade. Maybe they'll just talk about the new DLC kicked for 3. I don't expect the story DLC to be revealed at all. Who? WH Omega lol. Who always gives me the stink eye because I'm not acting with the proper decorum. I think she's talking about me. However, I can definitely see Bridget being strict on etiquette. Yeah, I'm not so hot on all that stuff, so I tread carefully. Are you going to be 100%ing the quest? Yes. Because the goal for all the Xenoblade stream series is to 100% every game. Well, within reason, right? Xenoblade 1, I want to do all the challenge mode dungeons. I want to get everyone to 99. I want to get, like, I want to do all the main quests. Here's my thing, though. Does anybody really give a shit about me doing the Xenoblade 1 standard side quests? Like, obviously the ones for the Replica Monado. Yeah, those ones. Maybe Colony 6. But I'm still deciding about that. Xenoblade 2, I want to do all the challenge modes and all the difficulties. That will take a long time. Xenoblade 3, I want to do another new game. I want to do a new game plus on hard mode. So I'm going to be properly level scaled for that. What else? Yeah, I want to do all the Ascension quests and side quests and challenge modes for Xenoblade 3 as well. So that kind of stuff. Oh yeah, Collectopedia might be a thing. Name sounds like pumpkins. Yeah, I get that. Oh my god, level 32. Hold on, we can take him. Hold on, we can take him. Believe. Gotta believe it. Okay, we did not take him. We did not believe. Hello, 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 Danny. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. Always a pleasure seeing you around. Okay, where the hell are we going? Where the hell did my map go? Here it is. Okay, we gotta go over here. Oh my god, level 36. 1 second. Okay, campfire. Let's sing our campfire song. Our CAMPFIRESONG song. And if you think you can sing it faster, then you're wrong. But it would help if you just sing along. A CAMPFIRESONG song. A CAMPFIRESONG song. Okay, hold on, everybody. Let's get the level 35 real quick. A little bit of a power spike. I understand. But in order to do these side quests, I'm willing to bear the ultimate price of getting additional levels in an RPG that I've played multiple times. Let's go. Move it up. Move, move, move. There we go. Level 35. Beautiful. I love all the battle themes, yeah. Torna's music, though, oh, it's so good. You can turn the animation off in settings, I'm pretty sure. Hold on, I gotta investigate this. I just want any kind of sneak peeks for the DLC. I don't think we'll see anything for the 3 story DLC. They'll probably show us the new character, though. That's all I'm expecting from it. I don't expect to get a trailer for the DLC until, like, summer. Yes, cheesing. Is it cheesing? Like, when the mobs themselves are level 35, is it really cheesing? Like, when we... Look, in your heart of hearts, would it count against me if I stayed at level 35? Would it really? No. Oz. Are you kidding me? I've played this game 3 freaking times before. Might have been 2. And I never noticed that was in the settings. You freaking come off it. Absolutely bamboozled me. I had to suffer through that animation. I repressed that memory. Repeatedly. And you're telling me I could disable it? The entire time? The entire time! Oh, the freaking audacity of Monolith over here. Oh, hell no. I see what you're doing to me, Monolith. Absolute bamboozlement. Full serious. It's really good. Xenoblade 1s is probably up there for me, though. I'm a big fan of Xenoblade 1s. I'm a fan of all of them, honestly. There's really not one that I don't like. I want to get the second ability here. I'm so close, I can almost taste it. Come on. Come on. Come on. We can almost get that. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Work with me, work with me, work with me. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, there we go. Got it. Nailed it. In time as well. Beautiful. Come on. I'm about to die. I'm about to die. There we go. There we go. It's down for the count. Give me my loot.
What was that now?
Easy now, guys. We're all friends here.
I see you. I can smell you, Mr. Krabs. Chill stroke. Boom, in the back. Boom, up in the air. Hit with one of these. There we go, there we go. Somebody in chat gonna need you to get some butter and a little bit of Cajun seasoning. Because we're about to do a boil with this thing. Come on. Hit him with the fire. There we go. Hit him with the fire, like I said. Huh! Okay, never mind. We were the ones getting boiled there.
There's no time to delay. But still, we need a new strategy.
Okay, look. You make
Little bit of butter.
and we're done.
Can we use this? I know the drill.
Torna just has that godly jazz. But it's something about jazz that's just nice. Yeah, it resonates with me. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, let's hopefully not die this time. Now, Hugo, if someone, not mentioning names, Hugo, but if someone wants to be the freaking tank, that would be very marvelous to me. I would love that, personally. Come on, Aqua. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Ooh. Ow. God, the things I would do to change party modes to get some HP over here. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, right, I can just go over to Haze. Right, I forgot this was a thing. I never use her. Okay, note to self. Note to self. Haze is a healer. I gotta bear that in mind. Keep that close to my chest. Utilize that to my advantage. And not just forget the fact that she exists. That would be very beneficial to my well-being. Also, I gotta ask, Hugo, what are we doing here? Like, what are we doing? Why do you, I don't need you to have more of that. I need you to... Increases aggro reduction. I want you to have more aggro, not less. What we got over here? Start with each battle with aggro. That's barely effective. Oh my god, I forgot. I never grinded for anything in this game, so I don't have anything. Oh no. I'll go with this at least. Okay, Hugo. Try not to suck. Right? Like, from me to you. Just try not to suck. Sure, go with this. Have fun with this. May not be good, but who cares? In this DLC, I'm pretty sure I just never use her. It's a thing with me where I just never used healers. Unless it's like a turn-based RPG. Let's go. Either that or only played support because I'm too terrified of having the NPCs control it. Come on. Come on, Laura. Come on. There we go. There we go. Would someone like to use Topple? Right? Like, for me... Like, anyone? There we go. There we go. There's a Topple. Come on. Here we go. There we go. There we go. Come on. I think I'm on... Aren't I like Bringer of Chaos? I forget. I think I am. A little bit of healing. There we go. Nice knockback. Back over here. Come on, we got this. Just gotta believe. Okay, so far so good. Hey, look, Hugo, when you actually do tanking things, it tends to end well for me. Would you look at that? What do you think is the greatest strength of the Xenoblade characters? Just overall monolith formula for developing characters. Like, they absolutely have a formula with it, but it's such a good formula that I don't mind it.
Can we use this?
Nature makes a fine ally.
They know when to use comedy. And they know when to pace the events that are more lighthearted and just meant to develop and flesh out the dynamics between the various party members or the various characters in the world. And when to be serious and further the plot along. Like, not every scene needs to further the plot along. Developing and fleshing out the characters so long as it's a long enough game, which Xenoblade games are, can be very beneficial to making, at least me, care about the cast of characters in their entirety. Xenoblade tends to do a very good balance in that regard for me as well. Because if it's just big emotional moment, a big stakes after big stakes, I just tend to lose interest after a little bit. Because if only you're providing me stakes, that's not really providing me much in terms of actual story or character. Give me a reason to care about those stakes. And those kinds of scenes can really do that for me. Not broken in TORNA. I gotta play with it more. Because I feel like Nia kind of falls into play with this. But the problem with Nia is, at endgame Xenoblade 2, you just don't need a dedicated healer. Like, that's the main issue with healers and characters like Nia, particularly. You just don't need it. You just don't need the healing. But in TORNA, you can use it. What the hell? How's it evading? Get hit with this. Boom. You know, nice attack. Did literally nothing. Okay, now we can report back. Beautiful. Oh my god, I don't think I've ever really used the level 4 specials that much. Skip the animation. Come on. Hello? Hello? Oh, it's new animation, isn't it? Oh, there's new characters. Poon Poon's rival.
I'm glad we could be of help.
Way darker with their approach, yeah. I feel like it's one of the reasons Xenoblade particularly caught on at least more mainstream-wise than Saga or Gears Navigard, if that's the case.
Something here.
I tend to find that the really popular JRPGs are the ones that are able to strike that balance between the dark, depressing bits and the more lighthearted character-building moments. And the games that are more dedicated to just the dark and depressing bits don't tend to be as popular in my experience. Like, I think Persona and Shin Megami Tensei is an excellent example of this. Like, look at the series that popped off. It's the one with those character-building moments. Right? Like, I've only played a little bit of Shin Megami Tensei 5, but just even through playing that, I'm like, okay, I feel like I'm missing the story that comes with the Persona game here. And there's some people out there that absolutely prefer the formula of Shin Megami Tensei. They prefer only having those more streamlined, darker, gameplay-oriented moments. There's absolutely an audience out there for that. I just feel like if you want to go more mainstream, having those character-building moments and being good at pacing those out and spacing them out can be very beneficial to gaining more appeal and more notoriety. Because when people start caring about the characters, that increases talking and conversation surrounding the game. It increases what is called water cooler talk about the game. Just like for my finding. Still have lighthearted moments, yeah, but is it as much as Xenoblade 2? That's not Xenoblade 2, but as the Xenoblade games. That's kind of more the underlying point. Like, you can have great characters in a totally grim, dark story. You can absolutely do that. But that type of game and that type of audience tends to be, at least in my experience, a little bit more niche. There's some exceptions, right? Like Berserk is a massive exception to this rule. And just the overall influence that that piece of media had on the wider anime, manga, and video game scene. Like, you probably don't have Final Fantasy VII without Berserk. Like, you look at a lot of the similarities between just the overall aesthetics that come out of games like Final Fantasy VII, or hell, even, yeah, Final Fantasy VII, games like that, to Berserk, you can see the palpable influences that pieces of media like that had. So it's not like a one-for-one, like you have to have all these comedy, anime bullshit moments to be a popular game. You don't need to have them. But I tend to find that they help your odds if you do them well and you balance them well. And you have overall good pacing between story and gameplay. Too dark and gritty sometimes, yeah. I tend to find that games that go way too dark, for me, I just care less and less about the world at times. And like moments I'm really supposed to care, I just don't end up caring as much. But again, there are exceptions to this rule. My favorite game of all time is Nier Automata. And I will say this, that game has by far the darkest scenes of any game that I've ever played. There's no scene I've ever played, that I've ever watched, that is as dark as one particular scene in Nier Automata. And Nier Automata tends to focus very heavily so on that grim, dark atmosphere, and its overall mood and storytelling. But it all feels like it's in service of something greater, right? Like, that game does character development in a completely different way to, say, a Xenoblade game. That's the Ardanian way. The leader is the first to fall, what then? Jin! It's alright, Lola. He makes a valid point. That is precisely why Ichion and Bridget, the jewels of the Empire, have been bestowed upon me. The developed dynamics the best, in my opinion. Yeah, exactly, Potato. I entirely agree with you. Your Majesty. We will do everything in our power to protect you, Your Majesty, even at the cost of our lives. It also depends on, like, the pacing of the game. Like, if it's a shorter story, then I can do with less of those lighthearted moments if you're serving the plot more by not having them, you know? It's all about ratios. Yeah, one of those middle things in the rail was spinning. The thing was going Beyblade out here. Currently entertaining guests. Take the memo. Humble apologies, Your Majesty. Just as news of special importance, please give us your tidings. Okay, so cool. The watering bucket on the 3rd floor of the ship's kind of springing a leak. We're gonna need to requisition some duct tape from the 2nd floor, if you don't mind. You think there might be a survivor? Keep you waiting, please go ahead. Yes, Your Majesty. With Adam and Coles. Oh, okay. Yeah, I normally always just play as Jin, because to me, this game is like through Jin's eyes, and I tend to like playing as the protagonist. It's one of the reasons why I'm so thankful that Xenoblade 3 went the path of letting me swap party members in combat. Because I like playing as Jin in Xenoblade 2, and TORNA. At the same time, I like playing as everybody else. Where's the boy gone?
I hope we'll
Yo,
be able to help.
God of War quest names be like... Krogane. Give me all your quests. There we go. Blade coaching.
We couldn't very well leave it alone, could we?
Okay, how many quests do we got here? A whole metric crapload. Okay, 2nd stage of the blade combo 5 times. Too many deaths make me lose interest. Happened with K. What's KNY stand for? Tengen Survival is the reason why I love the Red Light District arc. Yeah, I'm kind of the same way, where it's like, if you program me... Like, I have a hard take with Game of Thrones, right? It's like, if you throw character death at me too often, you run the risk of just killing the characters that I'm actually invested in and making me reset my interest in the series every time you do it. It happened with Game of Thrones for me, where they just kept killing off the characters that I liked and left me with characters that I didn't give a remote shit about. So I just, like, kept going from being really invested to not caring at all. It was just, like, perpetual cycle until they got to, like, season 4. Kimetsu no Yaiba. Oh, Demon Slayer, right? Here, done, go. Oh, he's doing a bit of salvaging over here. A bit of salvaging. Why'd you pull that up? You pulled up the most annoying mob in the game. Thanks in advance for clearing this out, fucking asshole. Get over here. Did you just say sloppy? There's a meme from Final Fantasy XIV, if you didn't know. Because there's this one boss, and the guy just repeatedly spams the audio line, sloppy! I'll tell you, limb from limb! Sloppy!
I beg to differ, because to me, it seemed like they had you surrounded. Huh? No way! I wiped the floor with
Is that trash talk?
We've enough fighting.
Seems like Mithra's MVP. You are not Rhine. Yeah? It is not Rhine time right now. Relax. Change order. Let's go play as Adam for a little bit.
Ah, my favorite part.
I'm a One Piece fan and a JoJo fan. For me, it just depends upon my expectations going in. Like, I'm fine with a whole variety of tones. It's just... Oh my god, this quest line. It depends upon if you use them right. Like, my first favorite game of all time, like, my number 1 is Nier Automata. My number 2 is Xenoblade 2. Those two games are wildly different in tone from one another. Luffy's making a dumb joke. That's part of the charm of One Piece, isn't it? How it combines the serious storytelling with more cartoonish humor.
I see there's work to do.
It brings up monsters and is not on purpose. Yeah, I feel like they just get attached to something. Like that's the canonical reason. Or they just come up with you. You don't expect it. Gotta go up here. They don't have a freaking save spot up there. Ah. I'm being bamboozled. To the highest degree.
What have we got here?
Even if it's only for a moment, exactly. He doesn't wish for forever. Even for just one moment. God, I can't wait till... When we get to the ending in TORNA, that's gonna be a moment. What the hell is this jabroni doing over here? Hold on. Hold this. Boom. Hit it with one of these. Okay, good. Yo, I think I got this weapon in Persona 3. There we go.
What have we got here?
Listen to the sound of my voice.
Then I wouldn't get... It depends on how they use it, right? Like, you can use spiky tones to your advantage. You absolutely can.
I want to rest now.
Like, hell, Persona does that from time to time. Where it'll go from very lighthearted and anime comedy to very dark and depressing. P4 is kind of like that. Good, we have the white hot egg curry. Okay. Stop making me hungry. It's too late for this shit. The amount of times that I've done this quest. The amount of times. Eye of Shining Justice, Zeke versus Jen. I haven't unlocked Eye of Shining Justice. That's my problem. I need so many points. So many. I don't know, people can be kind of inconsistent with their preferences sometimes. It's totally fine. Like, people will like what they like. Okay, now, we gotta go to the Great Plains in Gormok. Where the hell are they? Oh, right over here. Not too far from here. There we go. God, I love Gormok. I really do. Just the giant head looming in the background. It's so good. It's so good. Leap over here. Hello, newbie driver. Oh, I can skip. Thank God. Woo! Okay. Forgot I could do that. Mystical, honestly. Mystical power that I just unlocked there. Yeah, so what else are we expecting for the Nintendo Direct? Anybody got some theories? I'm expecting some Pikmin 4. I think we'll probably get some Metroid. I think we'll get a lot of Breath of the Wild. I feel like Tears of the Kingdom will be the main event. If we do get a Nintendo Direct, I think we'll probably get a look at the new Xenoblade 3 DLC character. My biggest question, though, is when the hell are we making a new Mario game? Like, how long has it been since Odyssey? I need Odyssey 2 or something. Have a good stream. Thank you, D-Man. Always a pleasure seeing you around. Have a good time with whatever it is you're doing. You're always welcome here.
Thank you.
Tears of the Kingdom is definitely the main cause. I entirely believe that. Either that or they'll do a separate Nintendo Direct for it. I could see them doing that. Like maybe just doing a trailer at this Nintendo Direct, and then doing a special one just for Tears of the Kingdom later on. With Sparks of Hope. I don't really count the Rabbids games, but yeah, you are technically right. But in terms of a platform, we haven't really gotten one since Odyssey. Complete the quest, Where the Boy Gone. Oh, right. This quest. Yeah, I remember this one. Where the hell is it? At Seagull Fell. The hell is that? Where is it? Fell from Hill. No. 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 Where the... Oh. Oh. It's over there. Gotcha. I understand. I see. I see. Noah's outfit to Tears of the Kingdom, that'd be funny. Hell, just give me the lands check and I'll be happy. Did we really get Bowser's Fury at the... Yeah, we did, huh? I forgot that came out after Odyssey. I'm not sure if I count... Okay. I think Bowser's Fury is pretty fun. For like the 4 hours of content that's there. Adding Xenoblade outfits to its game, it would be hilarious. I would love that. I can't wait for everybody, like, go to Twitter and just, like, theorycraft the hell away the moment they add an Elma outfit. Like, oh my god, Xenoblade X when? No, I'm still salty about Xenoblade 3. By far, like, not even a debate, by the way. By far, the worst aspect of Xenoblade 3 is that they take away M's outfit from Mio. Why the fuck did they do that? That was by far the coolest set in the entire game. Why did they just, like, take it away from you? Make it an option, at least. Hello? I know you have the technology. Let me run around the world with it, because you can do it for a period of time. That's what I did. Come on. In fact, let everybody else have that kind of gear. I want everyone to look like a freaking mech soldier or something. Come on. I want everyone to look like they're about to jump in a Gundam at any given opportunity. Like, oh my god. I was baffled by the fact they let us change her hair length, but not keep that one outfit. Mobius drip. Yeah, they just said here, unlock Triton. That's your Mobius drip. But I want, like, specially tailored designed. Like, N&M outfits, but for everybody else as well. Imagine how sick that would look. Will probably be DLC clothing. Look, you're not wrong. Look, you're not wrong at all. I could 100% see that happening. I'm just saying. I just want to look like a mech soldier again. That's all I want. I'm not asking for much. I don't think I am. I just want my mech soldier outfits. Also, end hairstyle for Noah, please. Thanks. I want to do a cutscene where they both look the exact same. I agree. I want M&N outfits back. Exactly, Daniel. Exactly. By the way, hello, Daniel. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. always a pleasure seeing you around. Got some more quests to do over here. Hold on. To see the flagship moored in Lasham Cove. Where the hell is that? Oh, over there, isn't it? Yo, it's the streamer. A taste of home.
You scratch our backs, and we'll scratch yours.
I don't want to scratch anything of yours.
You're mine now.
Let's open this box, though. Come on, there we go. Field skills acquired. I like how they immediately did field skills way better in TORNA than in 2. Oh, right. He's like, what is this? This food tastes too good to be from my homeland. What is this, flavor?
You scratch our backs, and we'll scratch.
Yo, I think I heard a dude that just sounded like you. What the? Get over here! What, you want to fight me? You took half my health? Look, half my level. Oh, hell no. Get over here. If someone would like to apply break at any moment in time, that'd be amazing. Okay, Mithra, get out here. Dang! Yo, Monado Buster! There we go. I'll take my money, thank you. I would like to talk to him, thank you.
I am honored.
Honestly, though, the biggest announcement anticipation I have this entire year
A happy conclusion.
is concerning Metal Gear. Like, rumors are stirring. Look, I'm just saying. I think I said this on yesterday's stream as well, but if they ever, and I mean ever, release a remaster/remake of Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, 3, and 4, I'm just letting all of you know, don't expect anything else from my channel for about 3 weeks. Just understand who you're talking to here. Just understand that when it comes to Metal Gear, like Persona, I become a different person. Yeah? I just start spouting out various quotes. The memes. The sins never die. Look, Metal Gear Solid 3 is already ruined. I have permanent brain rot whenever I look at a ladder or go up one. And because in the back of my mind, there's just some part of me that's just going, what a thrill. In darkness, to the light. Look, somewhere in the back of my mind, that song is playing. Hey, we found Kelly. It's also, by the way, the anniversary soon of Metal Gear Rising. Yeah? Hyped. Liquid! God, the Liquid Ocelot story always confused the crap out of me when I was younger. I never understood that shit.
You're mine now.
God, was it fun, though. Metal Gear Solid 3, like that one long-ass sniper fight. Oh. The fact that there was an actual gameplay mechanic where if you just let it run for like 10 days straight, that the boss would die from old age. I just don't give a about it. Oh no! Okay, well, I may have missed the jump. are we going? Freaking. Oh god, what was that place? I'm too tired. I can't think straight. The hell was the name of that location? Am I stupid? What's the name of that place? The place under the clouds. Oh well, I'll just call it Ohio or something. Wait, really? Yeah, Kojima's a different beast. Because the guy was the guy was a sniper, right? Like, the boss was a sniper fight. He was so old that if you leave the game running for like 10 days straight or something, it might be 2 weeks, the guy will just die from old age. It's hilarious. There's also a scene where early on, you see the guy from a distance, like you're doing a bit of a scouting party, and if you just take out your sniper rifle and shoot the guy in the head, you kill him and you don't have to fight the boss later on. Metal Gear just has so many cool moments like that. Kelly! Aw, can't thank you enough. I don't even think you had to keep the game on. You might not have. It might have just been a clock-based thing. Still, the thing that blows every kid's mind at the time. Metal Gear Solid 1. Psycho Mantis. If you want to beat the guy, he reads your button input movements to basically cheat. So the way to do it is you have to unplug your controller and plug it into save slot 2. That way he can read your movements and he can't predict them. So you can actually hit him. It blows your mind when you're a kid and you get to that bit. It's like, oh my god, gameplay mechanics to further a narrative.
Thank you all for joining me here. I'm afraid I have important news that I need to impart to Adam.
Oh, yes?
It's about the militia.
The who now?
I've been gathering an army in Uriah. People who've lost homes, families. People who'll make a stand against Malos.
Well, according to intelligence we received, they have departed from Uriah now.
What? Why? Malos' whereabouts are still unclear.
It seems that Uriah has conscripted them all. It's now a special regiment of the Urian Self-Defense Forces.
I thought I'd sorted this all out with the Urian King.
Absolutely
At
get
His
wrecked,
Majesty's behest,
Adam.
We have ascertained the position of the moving troops. They are heading to Torna as we speak.
We have established communications, so you can send word at any time.
He's doing a bit of thinking.
Tell them to go to a letter.
As you say.
He's upset. I'm kind of surprised we never went to Uriah in Torna. I'm kind of surprised about that. For like a criminal? Yeah, I think so. I think it was like last year or something. I'm kind of hazy on the details. But like they mixed up his name with someone else. So I forget what exactly happened. We're at odds during the main game? Oh yeah. That's just politics. That's been like deep-seated hatred between the two of them for a while. Mithra, get the hell over here. Oh, I forgot we're not actually in the party right now. What side quest do we have? Hold on. Game's trying to shove me off the Torna real quick. Hold on. Blade coaching. Driver coaching. A taste of home. What kind of name is this? It's like a Kingdom Hearts game name. Chill sign Ian. Kasha DX. Generation X. Game on. Get your game on. Hold on, I gotta make this. Cook him up something. Okay, hold on. Chef JMulls is in the house today, people. Let's go do a little bit of cooking. Yeah, just a little bit. Oh, son of a... Hold on, I can't do the cooking yet because I'm stuck in here. Freaking moron, dang, can't do anything without me. Yeah, that'd be an interesting dynamic, Jared. That's one of the things about Xenoblade's characters was like they're so good you wonder about like what those interactions and dynamics would be. Just because each character is so distinct and well crafted.
That wasn't like you.
Huh. You think so?
I'm allowed to show emotion,
Yes.
Laura.
I thought you always know what to do. You're never lost.
I wish that really were the case.
He's a man, not a
To
god.
tell the truth, I'm always worrying. Ever since I became Mithra's driver, anyway.
It didn't seem that way at all.
Power lends one an air of capability. Even more so when it comes to the Aegis. When we first met, we could have burnt you to pieces.
And I could have frozen you to a popsicle. Checkmate.
We avoided that thanks to Jin.
Is that why you were away from the militia?
As I am not in full control of Mithra's power. Scores of soldiers could die by my hand. I was frightened. This cataclysm Malos caused, it's likely all because Questa Amalthus was unable to control him.
It's actually a skill issue.
And if that's true...
It is actually, unironically, unequivocally, a skill issue.
I think she's well aware. Just not so comfortable saying it.
That's your analysis.
Well,
Laura, your analysis is kind of shit, ain't it?
the paragon of TORNA for 17 years. I can roughly tell how much of their strength the blade is using just by watching them.
Okay.
She's making sure you...
Got the freaking
No, she's holding
Saiyan
herself
Scouter
back
over here.
to make sure she doesn't go that way. Deep down, she's very kind.
Okay, yeah, but hear me out. If she does go that way, it would be pretty fun gameplay-wise. I'm just saying.
I'm just not man enough.
I'm just saying.
Don't think that way. You'll get used to it little by little.
Well,
I was the same.
If only time would slow down and afford me the chance.
well, good news. In Xenoblade Chronicles 3, hi guys, Billy Mays here with another fantastic product. Have you ever wanted time to slow down so a moment becomes an eternity? Well, have you ever tried Ionios? Ionios is this wonderful creation by your Lord and Savior, ZN Mobius. Oh my god, are they did they literally foreshadow Xenoblade 3 with that line? Like, in a weird way? Like, they had to have been working on Xenoblade 3 by the time they made this game. There's no shot that was coincidental. Like, there's no shot. Adam was never a good driver for Mithra. He was never meant to be. And that's one of the reasons I really like Adam as a character and like what he stands for, because he's the reason that Mithra would feel guilty at the end, feels guilty at the end of the game. Like, I know, like, it's easy to just look at it and say he failed as a driver because what happens at the end of TORNA still happens. She loses control and continent still goes down. But there's a massive difference between if she had ended up like Malos, where she would have taken pleasure from that, to what happened with her, where she felt extreme guilt out of that. Like, that's a wildly different outcome just on that principle. Like, Adam teaches her what it means to be human, and he's like her father figure in a lot of ways. Where he's like trying to like slowly introduce her to the world and all these different paradigms and relationships that go on in the world. He never treats her all that differently than an Aegis. He just says, with great power comes great responsibility. He's like Peter Parker's uncle in a way. Like, in a strange way. Or like Superman's father. With great power comes great responsibility. I'll treat you like everybody else, but I'll still have you up to a higher standard. making the base game it too, it would make sense. There are some, like, lines that you can take out of context and be like, Also, the fact I still hold by the fact that Xenoblade 2's ending is literally just Xenoblade 3's story. Like, that one dream sequence with Klaus is literally all of Xenoblade 3. I hold true to that. Can we travel with the Emperor? What's wrong with making a grand entrance? I'm awfully sorry. Though I may be traveling with Lord Adam, I'm afraid my actions aren't officially sanctioned. His Majesty's ship is a war vessel. Figures. This is what gives you so much trouble. You don't stop to think about the consequences, do you? Well, don't you have another ship? You're like the Emperor. He can never stick with it. He always had a lot of responsibilities. That's one of the other issues. He was always a Prince of Torna as well. But to, like, complete her story arc, she needs a character like Rex. So you can devote 100% of the time to this relationship and towards bettering the world. Adam's attention was always split between his duties as the driver of the Aegis and his duties as the Prince of Torna. Pyra, Mithra, Rock, and Hornia. Yeah, fuck. Rock Copium. Like we'll ever see him again. You all look up to Adam. You know, we just call that Tantal. Talk to the captain. Oh, Captain, my captain. Let's go. Interesting perspective there, Potato. Interesting. Okay. Yes, we can do this now. Sweetness. Let's go. Yes, let's go up to this place. We need to do a campfire. We need to create or cook a little bit of something. Let's put Gordon Ramsay to freaking shame right now. Watch this. Where is it? Come on. Craft. Where's the food? Jin. Where we going? We can make trout straloo. Hold on. Have I never made that before? Wingberry. This is what I need, right?
It's ready.
I could have sworn that's what I need. Who else cooks? Oh, God.
Time to get cooking.
Oh, no.
Excited.
What the hell's a moisturizing bagel? Hold on. I forgot how funny these names are for her recipes. Literally Killer Tot. Ascension waffles, mainly because you'll ascend to the gates of heaven. Caramelized seafood. I'm pretty sure I'm not an expert in seafood, right? I'm pretty sure it's not supposed to be caramelized. I shudder in fear as to what the hell DX means. Grizzly milfoily, whatever the hell that says. Inconceivable pudding. I feel like there's no delicious food out there where one of the adjectives for it is inconceivable. Spicy scorpion cookie. I don't want a scorpion in my cookie. Maybe it's just me. Pureed sculpin parfait. Okay, maybe. Hold on. Chaos straloo. Sweet Fair's dumplings. Whole oopa in a bun. Okay, kind of like is what it is. Literally Killer Tot. Yeah, I love that one too. That one's just funny. I love the little, like, kiosks they do here. Like, Mithra's just so happy and proud of the fact she's cooking something, and you can tell she's, like, summoning some kind of eldritch horror within that pot. Meanwhile, Adam's just like, I have this jar, and I like it. This is my jar. Jin's about to stab someone. Laura's like, I'm gonna ignore the fact that Jin looks like he's gonna stab me. Aegeon's like, I know I'm gonna be the only one that eats this shit, so I'm gonna savor it. She looks high as hell, I'll say it. This dude looks like every, like, Disney character ever. Like, you can't tell me I'm wrong there. Come on, carbon's good for you. Is it, though? I mean, I can't say much, right? Like, I like burnt ham. Like, burnt fried ham is delicious to me. I can't say much. Been in Garfront if the rare blades even canon in the first place. Why you gotta do Pritchard like that? Look! Am I wrong? Like, if I combine these two things... Either that, she's doing her best, like, Heisenberg impression. Aegeon, we gotta cook! Now, say my name. Who the hell are you? Seeking a seeker.
We never turn a blind eye to people in need.
You know what game series I need to be brought back? Sly Cooper. Where the hell did that go? Why did we just like collectively decide we no longer needed Sly Cooper? I need it. Hello? Hell, I'll take a remaster. I missed those games so much. They were so much fun.
You didn't have to.
Lord Hugo, I do believe that we have to commit to a pitch of cooking. And then all of a sudden, like the one of the songs from Breaking Bad, like the ending one, "My Baby Blue," just starts playing. No, Hugo, Bridget, and Aegeon just get an RV out in the middle of Torna, like in the desert of Torna.
This takes me back.
Oh my god, I need a Xenoblade parody of Breaking Bad. That would be comical. I need it.
You're mine now. Something's buried down here.
Don't have to tell me twice.
I think I said this before. It needs to be called Breaking No Pawn, though. Oh, wait a minute. We already had this. In Xenoblade 1, there was the entire Red Pollen Orb quest line. That shit was straight up Breaking Bad. Like Breaking Bad before Breaking Bad. Breaking Blade, that's funny. That's fun. That's a Xenoblade 2 parody. Xenoblade 1 would be Breaking No Pawn. Xenoblade 2 is Breaking Blade. What the hell would Xenoblade 3 be? Breaking Mobius. Duh. I'm stupid. Look, it's Breaking Mobius. No, Breaking... It has to be Breaking Manana. No, that doesn't sound right. We just go... No, break... I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it. Look, when you me. I got it. Better Call Manana. No, that or Better Call Riku. No, Better Call Riku. Because it's a different story than just having a cook. Better Call Riku. There we go. Yeah? Need your Lucky 7 fixed up for you? Better Call Riku. There we go. Yeah, you need to upgrade your base classes? There we go. Better Call Riku. Breaking Eater. Depart for a letter. No, screw off. Got side quests to do here. Freaking the No Pawn Eater. Oh my god, I'm stupid. Breaking Eno. Duh. Yeah. Breaking Eno. Oh, that works so much. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we'll do Better Call Riku and Breaking Eno. There we go. I like it. By the way, this quest line is essentially just what is essentially just British food be like. This food, it tastes god awful. I love it. A taste of home.
I'm glad it all worked out.
Okay, I think we got most of the side quests here done. I think we did. We got the important ones. Better Call Sunny. Who the hell was Sunny again? I'm so bad with names. Like, this is gonna be a thing you learn about me. I'm terrible with names. Sunny's the one who cooks the pollen orb. Right, okay. I'm gonna pretend to remember that. Oh, for the Eno questline. Yeah. Teddy towards Mithra. Wow. This tastes awful. I swear to God, we keep talking about anime adaptations. There will never be an anime adaptation of a game that is as good as the Persona 4 animation. That crap was comedy gold. Oh my God. Like, the actual adaptation of the main story is like whatever. But the comedy of the P4 anime. It's unironically one of the funniest shows I've ever seen. Like, it's up there with Full Metal Panic Fumufu. It's up there with Sakamoto. It's hilarious. They accidentally got drunk and then everyone was just swooning over the main character. It was, they were at the clubhouse from P3, but it was in P4. It's when they did the field trip to GeckoCon from P3. They were at the club and they thought they got drunk, so they played the King's game. And apparently, when Akami gets drunk, he just becomes the Omega Chad. Like the Sigma Chad. Like, he had the freaking themes, the battle theme of P3 playing and everything when he played darts. Man could not miss.
Ahoy! Miss me? Lord Adam.
One of my favorite episodes is like one of the filler ones when it's just like Nanako wondering what the fuck Yu's doing the entire summer break. So she just trails him. And then the entire squad just sees him doing all the other social links you do in the summertime.
Maybe that's why he decided to
Putting his shirt and everything.
To wield that love for good.
Dude, I'm telling you, the P4 anime is too funny.
Adam gave the order
It was
to name the
unhinged.
place
It was
specifically, right?
hilarious.
What's so special about it?
This land is Adam's domain.
I thought he was going to go, this land is your land.
It's his manor.
I'm the king. Dude, nice house.
Certainly fit for a prince.
It could stand to be bigger.
Okay, relax then,
And,
Mithra.
Not in the middle of nowhere.
Are you completely incapable of saying something without sarcasm?
No, I understand Mithra in this regard. Because, exactly.
I really think I can help it.
Exactly. No, I'm one-on-one with Mithra right now. Exactly. I'm the same way.
He is far too esteemed for his own good. Fourth in line to the throne.
Okay, I'm just going to be the one to say if no one else is going to. Is Ichion water-cooled? Water-cooled?
Strained as a result, I hear.
Look at that.
Really? I suppose even princes have problems.
What do you mean apparently princes have problems? He just told you all of his before. Laura, keep up. Someone's grandma. God, that scene was funny to me. When he walked off the bus in the teddy suit. I'm just a bear! You can live here quite comfortably. Warms my heart to hear you say so. I like it here too. I've been thinking about dabbling in a little bit of architecture here someday. Man wants to build his Final Fantasy XIV house, I understand. Better finish Malus off quickly then, so you can run off and live life as a hermit. That's the plan. Hermit Arcana. I just realized, oh my god, yeah, that was the plan, because he technically did. Huh. It's the king of all common blades. There's an argument to be made that common blades are actually better than him. Like, there's a legit argument to be made there. Which is the funny thing to me. Thank you for acting in the interest of His Majesty. Lord knows he isn't. Where are you off to, Hugo? Oh, I gotta leave the parties to make it artificially more difficult for you for a little bit. So, peace. I also wish to express my gratitude for their unceasing efforts. Ichion shall act as my bodyguard. Bridget, I'd like you to remain here as the point of contact. Don't go running off without me, once you discovered Malice's whereabouts now. I don't face him without His Majesty's prodigious talents, it would be foolhardy in the utmost. I'm honored that you think so. All right, I will return shortly. My voice changes quite dramatically, doesn't it? Hold the fort for us, Richard. I'll be just fine, as long as you take care of His Majesty, Ichion. Have you seen Luxon's theory video for Amalthus? No. I try not to watch a lot of Xenoblade theory videos, mainly because if I eventually have the idea, I don't want to just definitely constantly just say, go watch their video, go watch their video, go watch their video. But I might check that one out. What's going on? Actually, might have saved the world. Oh, interesting. Well, Amalthus didn't create the Common Blades, though. That was Klaus. Be more than happy to help, right, Jin? Of course, if that's what you want. Thanks, both of you. You'll be a big help. There's a lack of provisions. Food provisions. Yeah, we gotta go do some fill the side quests until the other guy can come back.
I'm certain it'll be worth it in the long run.
Let's go. Okay. What's any side quests though? Yes, we got some. Hold on. Oh my god. Yeah, it's the one up here. Oh yeah, isn't this the guy who like eats rotten food or something? I remember. No, I think that's the guy in the shed down there. Oh, it's Vez is the guy who Adam gives time off for some reason. I remember this. Me resetting the crystals? Oh, okay. I've dropped the vault key. Boy, that's a predicament. Tough scene over here.
Let's see what we have here.
Where lies the place known as Behemoth's Roost. Oh god, I know this place. Chat with the allies. What's going on, everybody? Hey, Adam. How come we're low on food? Like, aren't you the boss around here? Couldn't you just tax him a little? Oh, yeah. I hate to see you in power, Mithra. Life is hard here. Let us in the hinterlands of TORNA. The population is small compared to the capital. With the resistance forces coming in such large numbers, resources are strained. There's no preparing for it. I can't really force them to provide for us, and anyhow, taking care of ourselves is the right thing to do. Makes sense, I guess. A little. We all need to start doing our bit from now on to try to ease the food supply problem. That's right, it's the only way we'll be able to manage. Hey, Master Adam, if there's anything you need me and Mick to do, then just holler, and we'll do it. I mean, it's not right for us to just keep freeload, but we want to earn our keep. Thanks, everyone. I think we're going to be just fine. Hard cut to the end of this game. Like, hard cut to Mithra screaming over Milton's dead body. Mithra wanted to learn how to cook. You're unironically probably right, Mario. Hello, 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 Creeper. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. Always a pleasure seeing you around. Yeah, then TORNA threw it out the window. Yeah, then TORNA just came in and was like, yeah, he's just the boy. Like, he's just the mad lad. Remember how he's always cloaked up in Xenoblade 2? Then he just looks like this. Hold on, we gotta unearth this. Hold on, a little bit of a boomy boom. Come on, Ogre Smash. Legion Scatter. Rest of his design wasn't done yet. Yeah, I heard about that. I still find it hilarious. Boom. Photon Edge. Ray of punishment.
That reminds me, Hugo. Did you ever overcome your fear?
I'm sure I don't know what you're talking about.
Aspar, didn't you once tell me about how one slithered out from under your pillow?
That was a long time ago.
Hugo's scared of bugs. To be fair, if I had a freaking massive... If I had, like, one of those things coming out from underneath my pillow, I'm going in the other direction. Like, that's your pillow now. Okay, we need to head over here. He seems so much wiser in 2. Well, he did it. He was always kind of wise, it's just he no longer had any reason to be his cheery self. Like, cause he couldn't handle Mithra. He couldn't handle her power and couldn't take care of her. She pretty much obliterated all of TORNA. And then had a mental shutdown, essentially. So he probably felt guilty. They just never really explored that point. So I guess that makes sense. Yeah. That he used to sing Pyra and Mithra. I do kind of wonder that. At the same time, it's probably one of those plot lines where it's just like, he went to a dock and bought a ship. Oh, really? Thank you, Laura. John away somehow. Screw that, defeated right here and now. You definitely gained more knowledge about the third sword after TORNA. Yeah, he probably researched it. Because remember, the third sword didn't go away. It was just always there for him. He just had no way to actually use the thing. Well, we got this. We got this. I'm sorry. How much HP do you have? Dude's an HP sponge. What is this? Come on, Minoff. Let's go. Come on, big damage, big damage. Jin, really? Okay, so I feel like trying to attack this thing is not the play. However, I do have a counter argument. I got a way to deal with this. Hold on, we're actually doing a little something here. Hold on. Wait, why are we getting aggro? Ah, hell. Come on. Let's go, let's go, let's go. We got this, we got this. We can do a ray of light. Let's go. Believe. Believe. Oh, yes, we can actually get Jin back up. Where is he? Come on, get up. Here we go. Here we go. Come on. We can do this. We can do this. Come on. Believe. Believe. Come on, Hugo. Come on. Black Abyss. Come on. Believe. Believe. Ah.
We're
I really want to see Alvis' true form. Yeah, I want to see Alvis actually fight someone. He kind of fought the one thing, right? But did that really count? As a third Aegis? Yeah, they retconned his amulet from Xenoblade 1 to be an Aegis core crystal in the Definitive Edition. So, and he also talked about being a computer program at the end of Xenoblade 1, so he's essentially... The only thing they haven't done to confirm it is just say that he is Ontos. But he's pretty much Ontos. Well, is he, though? That's the thing. We never know. Because we know that Maineth and Klaus, or at least Zanza, were able to awaken to their own Monados, which lets them tap into the conduit. Ether-based stuff, probably, but again, we just don't know. Like, the only combat we actually see him do is one thing against... God, that one thing against in Magna Forest, where he's like teaching Shulk how to use the Monado. Like, that's all we really get out of him. We just kind of assume he's way more powerful. I would probably hazard a guess saying that he's probably equal to Numa and Malos.
All credit to my siblings in arms.
In that regard. Like, I don't see any reason why he particularly would be more powerful. Unless it's something about the world of the Bionis that just amplifies his power. Okay, what I want to do, though, is one of these. I want to play as Jin again. That way I can control Haze. I feel like controlling Haze would be very beneficial here. I'm slightly new to the franchise, and no problem, Creeper. So the thing with X is it's completely separate. So when Xenoblade 1 was created, it was, at least if I recall correctly, it was originally intended to be a completely standalone product. So then they create X, which is its own standalone product. But then with 2, they say, hey, what if we combine the worlds of Xenoblade 1 with this game? So 1, 2, 3 are canonically connected. X isn't. I have my own theories about that, but I want to beat X to really solidify those. But right now, there's nothing canonical saying that X is connected. Isn't that what happened? No. What happened was, he happened to be the processor that got ripped away from the original world into the world of Xenoblade 1. Him alongside half of Klaus. I'm pretty sure it was all just happenstance. But in that world, since he had direct access to the conduit since he was a Trinity processor, he's just naturally way more powerful than everybody else. And he had his own Monado. I think. I imagine he did. I'm pretty sure all Aegises have their own Monado. Come on, heal. Heal. I need more healing than that. Oh my god, this thing's annoying. Okay.
It's good to know your limits.
Okay, Bringer of Chaos is actually kind of rude. Hold on. Because I don't want to lose to this thing in perpetuity. Hold on, I got an idea. No one judge me for what I'm about to do.
More honed with each day.
Yeah? Look, this giant wolf thing is about to become a memory. A stain against the far wall. Of Galea. That bit has not been confirmed. Galea is probably the Fog King. I've heard that theory, and I still don't understand it. Like, I just don't think I agree with that one theory. Nice, exactly. Unless there's just some piece of interview or canon that I just haven't seen. But I'm not sure I buy it. Because Future Connected, to me, feels like they're planning for the future. That's what it feels like to me. Like, it's setting the pieces up for Xenoblade 3 and then Xenoblade 4. I'm kind of a believer that the Fog King will become more of a threat in Xenoblade 4. That's my own personal leaning in that regard. I feel like it's just a little bit of foreshadowing they wanted to do. I could be wrong. Entirely, I could be wrong. But yeah, I think Maineth is the other half of Galea. Galea got turned into, but it might be a different one. I need to play Future Connected again. I need to, because it never crossed my mind when I played Future Connected. It just never did. It always felt like a separate entity. When Ethel's eye is red? Yeah. Well, they use shadowy fog a lot in Xenoblade as a whole. Yeah, we'll get the Future Connected again. I've already played it. It's not some kind of hill I'm willing to die on, right? But to me, it never really clicked for me. I never really bought that theory. Like, you could argue that maybe, in retrospect, it was the beginnings of the world starting to combine, and then a little piece of 2 was seeping into 1. Like, you could argue that. Like, I think that'd be the best argument for that. Which makes more sense now that I'm thinking about it. Didn't wrap up the story, it's odd. I'm a firm believer that Xenoblade 3 is fundamentally a different game because it's they kept saying in interviews, right? It's the thematic culmination of Xenoblade up to this point. To me, when I played Xenoblade 3, it felt mainly like, hey, we are putting the groundwork here to establish rules and parameters to continue this series into the future for multiple new entries. That's what it feels like to me. It's like, Xenoblade is here to stay, and what we're going to do is establish some boundaries, establish some kind of overworld mechanics, some things to give the world new identity outside of the Aegises and outside of the Conduit, so we can expand on them into the future. That's what Xenoblade 3 feels to me. Look, I'm going to make a theory video probably sometime within the next week. The more and more I think about it, I would not be surprised if Noah or Mio is the protagonist of Xenoblade 4. They have never done this. They have never repeated protagonists like that. Noah's story did not end, though. The story of Ouroboros just never ended. And that's also an anomaly in Xenoblade. At the end of Xenoblade 1, you have an ending. You have a complete story arc for everybody. Xenoblade 2, you have the exact same thing. Xenoblade X is a cliffhanger. which they could come back and say, hey, let's recontextualize certain scenes, or maybe retcon a few little things here and there, so we can fit this into the worlds of Xenoblade 1, 2, and 3, and we can bring it into the canon. I could see something like that happening. Jack Frost in the Fire Emblem game, I was never expecting to see that. That's funny. If you think about TORNA as a prequel to Xenoblade 1, look, you're not wrong. Like, you didn't have to say it, but you're not wrong. I didn't really like Mobius. Mobius is an interesting experiment for them. They were experimenting, in my opinion, with different character archetypes for villains. I don't think it completely landed. N landed. M landed. Z didn't for me. I never cared about Z. Triton was amazing. Mobius as a concept was cool. But the problem was they relied on Mobius being a concept too much and had too many what I call Saturday morning cartoon villains fill out the roster for a lot of the hero quests. And none of them felt threatening. That was my main issue with them. None of them felt threatening. Like, you could have multiple different villains, like Xenoblade 2 did this, where you have all of TORNA, where you have Arcos, Petroka, Mikhail, and they did feel threatening. So you can slot in these different villains for when you need them, but I feel like they went too far in having too many villains. Did they really do that much, though? Like, they did it for Juran. They did it for N and M, and that's kind of it. They're not anything special. Yeah, they're just, like, to further the theme of the game. Like, I'm a firm believer in my personal ranking. For me, if I'm talking about the games themselves, I would go Xenoblade 2, then 3, then 1. If I'm talking about the stories, though, specifically the stories of Xenoblades 1, 2, and 3, my personal order would go 2, 1, 3. C's voice is hot, though. Honestly, look, I'm glad someone has the priorities straight. I ain't into Z like that. Man also only had like 4 lines of dialogue in the entire game. Remedy for blood disease. You did say you were picking the herbs for your grandmother. I love how observant Adam is about a lot of his soldiers like this. Quite rare. I hear that it's only used to treat the gravest of inflictions. Is that what you went to why you went to those lengths? You don't worry about your duties, just hurry home and tend to your grandmother. After all, nothing is as valuable as good health and family. Lord Adam, you're too kind. It's the most valuable thing that's not found in vaults, eh? As long as you're alive, there is hope. In all things, what could be more precious than that? As you say, Lord, then I accept your punishment and thank you for it. Right, so, if you need anything, I can just grab it from the vault, sir. Ah, indeed. .com. Laura, is there anything else you need? What? We've only come this far thanks to you. Speaking, your wish will be granted. I want infinite gold. I want delicious food. I want 15 different modes of transportation. I want a high-end $5,000 gaming PC. Yeah, that's my thing with the antagonists of Xenoblade 3 is they had some of my favorite antagonists in the entire series with N and M, but also some of the most, like, bleh, forgettable characters with a lot of the regular rank-and-file Mobius. Like, they serve a purpose, right? Like, I understand that. The problem is, Xenoblade, for me, has always been a character-driven story. And when you have those antagonists that aren't exactly really compelling as antagonists, it kind of harms the stories a little bit in that regard. A secondary feature I want. No, I just need to like pair up with Tora because he's an actual game developer. Yeah. He did make Tiger Tiger, though, so he needs some critique. Yeah, eventually we'll get to, like, the Halos and the Call of Duties for him. But I need to move away from Tiger Tiger. That game sucked ass. Define the Trinity process even if it was broken in 3. That would be nice. Like a little memento. Final drive of the Trinity processor.
This is awkward.
Like I said, I'm not convinced that Noah's story is done. The more and more I think about it, the more it just feels to me like Noah and crew will come back. I'm 100%. I'm almost 100% certain that they will at some point. I'm starting to lean towards the idea that Noah is going to be a protagonist for another game, though, or at least Mio. I could see it happening. Because Xenoblade 3 is such a departure from the storytelling normalities. From a lot of the ideas that they really ironed out with multiple games. And their own overall storytelling philosophies. It's a stark departure in a lot of regards for that. Cinema Sephiroth. Oh my god, you're right. You know what? And I know this was kind of the point for Z as a character, that he was just watching on it as all of his little chess pieces moved about the board. He does kind of remind me of all those villains that just, in a lot of lesser games, that just stay away and watch a screen or just never interacts with the party. I'm never a big fan of those types of villains. Lord Adam. A moment. He's turning blue. My baby blue. Jesse, we gotta cook. The game would have hit different if Mia was the main vocal character over Noah. That's my other thing, Jared. Yeah, that's actually a great point. That's one of my other theories. Because Xenoblade 3, bear with me, Xenoblade 3 was told through the perspective of Noah, was told through the perspective of people from the Bionis. If you bring those characters back in Xenoblade 4, then wouldn't it kind of work if you tell through the story of Agnes or through Mio? I mean, let's be honest. They ended the game with the Mio journal entry. That was a specific decision that they made. It was a specific decision that they made, that they said, we want to end the game with this journal entry from Mio, saying that the fog is getting too thick, I can barely even remember what you look like. I can't even make out your silhouette, but I still kind of sort of remember you. We will meet again. End game. Like, that is the final line of the entire game. I think Noah and Mio's story is done, but I don't think we still have the last of them. I'm 100%, I'm like 95% certain we haven't seen the last of them. Like, I could see it being the case of saying, hey, they're going to take the role of, say, Melia and Nia did in 3, but in Xenoblade 4. So it'll be like, I could see them taking a role like that. I could also just see them being the protagonists of 4. Just straight up. The problem is, the way they told the story in 3 throws a lot of preconceived notions about their storytelling ideas and techniques out the fucking window. Like, we just don't know where they're taking the story from here on out. One of the main casts should be a Turkin. Now we got a priority straight, Creeper. Now we got a priority straight.
Mission accomplished, then.
So much more about her. Like, it would make sense to me. Because I'm gonna go take a shower. No problem, Creeper.
Mick, mind cutting the veggies?
Cutting the veggies. This scene is funny to me. Dude, how are you launching them directly in the path of the bowl? Hey, you're pretty good.
Really, anyone could do it.
Uh-oh.
Looks good to me.
Mithra, get out of there. No.
Then I think I'll get to the meat. Oi! Mithra!
Oi.
Huh?
I like how she just wants to help out, though. It's like a wholesome reason, but
Where's the meat?
it's also a biological
Your
weapon.
eyes not working or something?
I'll cut it out. Back away and don't touch anything.
Look, at least she's seasoning it, right?
But why?
Like, that's at least a step.
Why don't I help, too?
Don't encourage her. You wouldn't talk that way if you knew the atrocities of Mithra's cooking.
If you knew the atrocities. The music shift. Yo, shout out to like the 5 pixels of cabbage we had over there. I like how they had to censor the food. I like how, look how proud she looks. Adam and Milton is just like, kid, if we're gonna die today, we're gonna die together. I feel bad for her. Because she's not even, like, trying to mess around. She genuinely just wants, like... She genuinely wants them to enjoy her food. All she needs is one cookbook and to follow the recipe. All she needs is one cookbook.
Ever could.
Make some chocolate. Yeah, I remember that, Mario. That's funny.
Don't go around saying mean things like that.
Mithra,
Yeah?
can I borrow you?
What is it? I'm about to help with dinner.
Laura, you too? Would you mind sparring with me, please?
I don't mind, but
Why don't
Make
I
hell out of food.
cooking?
Yeah, it'd actually summon, like, an extra gate to hell.
all right then.
Actually, no. If Mithra and Yukiko from Persona 4 ever decide to cook something together, all you would hear is the Doomslayer theme song from Doom Eternal. And you just, like, see him come out of the portal and be like, I was summoned here.
Thank goodness.
Surely it can't be that bad.
Jin? Meanwhile, he's still... Look at all the cabbage! Oh my god!
Always try
Dude, I
hard.
think we got enough cabbage. Dude, it's still going! You can make a fucking snowman out of that. Hello? It's still going! How's he angling it upwards? Hear the Dark Souls boss theme? Oh, good hunter. Hasn't not lost anything. Look, he has the angles down point. Man took geometry and nailed it. Until it is done, oof. Even looking at the cooking is enough to kill you. On this episode of Kitchen Nightmares with Gordon Ramsay. Today, I'm going to the wonderful world of Allrest to experience a quaint little hole in the wall prepared by what is called the Aegis. Let's go find out the food. It's fucking raw! Where's the lamb sauce? What are you? An idiot sandwich. But we preempted that too. We sent enough guards, I must have underestimated the problem. These go-gols sound pretty tough. Alright, let's go mess them up. Before they return, great, let's go back and wrap this whole bridge affair up before Hugo gets back. Let's head out early tomorrow morning. Actually, I might have to pass. What's wrong? Not feeling well? No, it's not that. It's just, I promised that I'd make my special dish tomorrow. Forget about that! I'll get all the ingredients and what have you, so you can focus on helping Master Adam. He needs you. There'll be time enough to cook later. No, there won't. After we get rid of the go-gols, we can celebrate our victory for 5 minutes. We could really go with the help, Jen. Alright then, if you really insist. Heh, or you could just leave all that to me. I'll cook up a feast for the ages. Don't look proud about that. No, hand on your hips, acting as if you just spouted some ancient wisdom. No. No, you flipping well won't. You know, Potato, I actually kind of thought that Noah could be Dunban's son or something. I wouldn't... I don't know. It depends. I feel like there's still the entire plotline they could do about who Noah's parents are. They probably won't expand on it because, let's be honest, it's not really a plotline. Unless it's someone we already know. Scout it out a bit.
I would be no leader if I turned down an opportunity like this.
Hi, Hugo. Welcome back to the squad. But yeah, like, I made the theory video a while ago that Xenoblade 3's plot is essentially a part of Xenoblade 2's ending, where Rex goes into this dreamscape because of Klaus, and decides, hey, I have to leave this momentary happiness for the betterment of the world. And then the rest of Xenoblade 2 happens. It just feels like, to me, Xenoblade 3's plotline is just like, hey, to be continued. Because they really hammered home the idea that, hey, this story's not done, this story's not done, this story's not done. The amount of sheer times that they said, we'll meet together again. Somehow, some way, we'll find each other again. Like, they really dwelled on that a lot in the ending. Of course, we won't probably fucking know till like 2027 when the game comes out. Whole running gag is that he's bad at naming things, so when deciding to name his son, he left it to Mio to do it. Ha! It still surprises me that the kid's story went nowhere. Like, there's so many little things with Xenoblade 3 like that, where I'm just leaving my head scratching like, hey, hold on. Monolith, I know you're better than this. What are we doing here? I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt. Because honestly, with the kid, I'm kind of here or there. I don't really need to see more of the kid. Like, I feel like the story we got with the kid was enough. At the same time, if they bring the kid back, though, how funny would it be if that kid was a protagonist of Xenoblade 4 or something? It's beset by monsters. And they look rather tough to boot. Imagine the DLCs about the kid's story. That'd be kind of funny. I feel like it'll be kind of interesting if they try and tell a story in the DLC where the story happens parallel to the events of Xenoblade 3 in some weird way. So kind of like Yuffie's DLC from Final Fantasy VII Remake, where it happens alongside the events of the main story. I don't know how they would do it or what story they would tell, but it would be kind of interesting. Family in the city. That would be interesting, Potato. Oh, I kind of love that theory. I think I've heard it a little bit before, but I do love that theory. We're just blocked, we gotta clear it.
We've been found.
Let's go. Big damage time. Big damage. Mio is Rex's daughter. I mean, I feel like I'm willing to lean on the side that she's probably Mio. That Mio is probably her daughter. Mainly because of the Nia Ascension quest. Really kind of felt like they were trying to like hint at that. But like I said, there's so many little things with Xenoblade 3's story where you don't need to expand on them. Like, you don't need to confirm that Mio is Nia's daughter or something. You don't need to bring Noah and Mio's son back at all. You don't need to expand on the story of Riku. But there's so many little things, like little plot threads, where they could easily pick them up and for another story. Where I'm a little bit suspect. I'm a little bit suspicious of it. I'm a little suspicious. I'm like doing the rock eyebrow raise, like, I'm sounding like a Minecraft villager out here. There's just a few too many little things like that where I'm like, this feels like you're doing this deliberately. Why are you doing this deliberately? Only just finished fighting. That's exactly why I asked. If we don't temper Mithra's skills a tad, I'm somewhat apprehensive of the battles to come. And like, the more I think about it, like right now, even as I'm saying it, if you really wanted to show why it's so important to move into the future, and to like say, hey, we can't accept this Ionius, this perpetual present, this endless now, we can't accept it, we have to move into the future for the good of everybody. Continuing these storylines, picking them up, and showing, and saying, see how these are so much better since we're willing to leave Ionios. I could see them doing that, so there'd be a comparison contrast, where it's like, yeah, these characters and events could find happiness in the world of Ionios, but would it be really as good as just moving into the future? There's a lot of little things like that where I'm like, if I'm a writer, how would I want to do foreshadowing if I'm going to tell another story after this? There's a genetic trait lifted. Oh, really? Nothing's gotten into me. It doesn't matter how much we train. I'm not going to magically become more mindful. The end. Let's go home. Why is she so angry? Poor Adam. Poor Adam.
I'm glad to have been of service.
Dude, I swear to God. Streams have me like chugging water. Like a waterfall or something. Aletta's militia garrison. Let's move. Oh, this is when we get Milla. What the hell is his name? Hold on. What the hell is this dude's name? Minoff, that's it. Yeah. That's the thing, was like, okay, bridge ain't fixed. Okay, just realized that one. Yeah, so apparently I wasn't on that quest. Who knew? Ignore it. I may not have been paying as much attention as I should have. Calls out Adam for being half-left there. Yeah. I do believe, like 95% certain, with certainty, that Mio was Noah and Nia's daughter. Now, Mio is Noah and Nia's daughter. Fuck, I'm sleepy. Look, okay, hold on. I'm getting names mixed up. Mio is Rex and Nia's daughter. There we go. Finally managed to say it. Oh, the fight scene.
I don't see you using Mithra's hidden ability.
And what if we did?
Well, if you did.
Yo, the staff, hello?
I just have to bring out my original blade.
Hayes, you're useless.
Master Adam.
I love how we see this scene from the original.
Oh, is it that time already?
The days are so long at this time of year. I just start losing track.
Does he ever call him Master Adam after this? I'm back. Welcome back, Creeper.
Finished already? That's a shame. I was hoping to join in.
Join in? By yourself?
His Majesty has many pressing matters to attend to. Besides, I'm used to working alone.
A driver and blade are one in body and soul. That's their very nature. You're not at full strength without him.
It's not so simple as all that.
Yeah, there's some interesting parallels there, Potato.
I know I've yet to unlock the depths of your power.
Really?
Yeah, there's this thing called the Aegis Blades 3.
But you never stop growing. At any rate, Hayes' ability to restrict other blades is indispensable. It's perfect for training. We're lucky.
When she stops me using my foresight, it's certainly difficult.
Oh, but...
Yeah, you can't save Scum anymore, Mithra. How's it
I'm
feel?
just happy to help you both in any way I can.
Next to each other like that, you really do look like twins, you two.
It's rare for the driver's nature to appear so strongly in their blade.
People tell me that from time to time, but is it really true?
Perhaps. But whatever the reason, I am happy if I look even a little like you, my lady.
Oh,
We're even the
wholesome.
same dress size.
Right?
Meanwhile, Jin's out, like, cooking or something. Now, what was the formula for that crystal blue?
By the way,
Walter White will have my
I want
head.
to try taking you on next, Jin.
Well, how about it, Jin?
I'm too cool for
I'm
that.
afraid I don't particularly like fighting.
Don't worry, that'll change,
And
Jin.
to think we're hearing that from the strongest man in Torna.
But perhaps there's truth in those words.
Let me eat a little bit of lore and I'll become a Blade Eater. And then I'll really show you some power.
My lord, my lady, we've discovered Malos's target. The capital.
What?
Oof.
Are you sure?
Yes, no doubt about it.
Stop lying, Jin. Da da da! Yeah, I get that creep. I'm not a big fan on some of the blade designs myself. The main cast is good for me. I don't mind them.
Hi.
Hi!
And here I thought I had seen the last of you.
No, it's The Last of Us.
I never meant our parting would be forever, you know.
Yo, the real bromance, hello?
I bet it'd be real interesting to see it in its true form.
Where did you learn that?
Learn? Inside my core, I have all the data of all the
I
Titans.
am Google itself!
You have all of it? You think to call yourself the Master Blade?
Sure, why not? Sounds good.
Really thanking God every day that I didn't become a fisherman.
Exciting, right?
Or else my name would have been the Master Bear. I'll just stop right there. Funny joke. I'm gonna kill all of you now.
You'd erase me? Just like that?
Not at all. I have a much better idea than that.
A Yu-Gi-Oh!
I
duel.
decided my next target is Torna.
Why would you tell me so plainly?
So you know what to look forward to as you watch.
God, I love just the overall swagger of Malos. Oh, that's really interesting, Creep. I didn't know that it was painted
I
red.
see.
I always
So this
wondered
comes
why
from
it
the
was
cluster.
red, but painting it red's interesting.
But he doesn't know what Malos is planning for Torna.
We should probably hurry.
Soon. We'll go once Hugo's back.
We'll go when Hugo's back. Get over here. There you are. See, all I had to say was get over here, and Hugo appeared. There we go. It's that easy. Yeah? For 3. Nailed it. You're looking a bit pale there, Hugo. Are you alright? I'm just a little tired, that's all. I'm not surprised. The Sea and Resistance fought so desperately, they really took it out of us. The battleground was a terrible sight to behold. How many more lives must Malice wrest from us? We must do all we can to avenge them. It's truly tragic. We'll put a stop to it. Come on. They repaired Let Bridge while you were away. I think it's time for us to move on. Move on? We discovered where Malice will strike next. Indeed, we had our suspicions, and now they've been confirmed. His target is TORNA, the capital, no less. Can we trust the veracity of the source? I believe we can. The Praetorium's intelligence is likely to be on the mark. Our info is coming from the Quaestor. In that case, I believe we have little room for doubt. The capital, huh? That's a long way. It's like a zone away. It is. Once we're over Let Bridge, we'll have to cross the Danog Desert. What do you want to do, Mick? You can stay here if you want. You can have one of the wardens looking after him. I'll go with you. It sucks here. This sand. It's coarse and it gets everywhere. Are you sure? Sooner or later, we'll end up fighting Malice. It's a dangerous road that lies before us. I'm going with you! Mikhail? Meme! What should we do? Thinking about it now, there's no guarantee that his staying here would assure his safety. He may in fact be safer at our companies, that not so. Well, he is. Milton, though, that's a bit of a different story. Should we let him come with us, then? Talking about twisting a person's arm. Fine. We'll all go into the capital. Are you sure this is what you want, Mikhail? Uh-huh. I've seen all the futures like Doctor Strange, and this is the one where I live. I'm not an idiot. Hugo, I have a proposal for you, my good man. Oh, yes? I've been thinking, and after a sparring match with Laura yesterday, wouldn't we also make better use of our skills if we passed around our weapons the way she does? How about it? Want to give it a go? Perhaps it's worth a try. Laura's access to both Jin and Hayes' weapons when fighting. It's sure to open up her options in battle. I do think it would be wise for us to learn from her, especially given our coming battle with the Aegis. So we agreed. Hell yeah, synergistic mechanics. Mithra, I'd like to try using your sword. It's massive and looks fun to swing around. Mind if I borrow it? It's all yours. I doubt you're going to do as well as those three, though. Strangely humble of you. It's not what I meant. Actually, forget what I said. We're going to knock this out of the park. Now that's more like it. Bridget and Aegeon, you may not be so convinced at first, mainly because you're both F tier, but give it some time, and we'll surely reap the rewards. As you wish, Your Majesty. Don't you dare put me in the same tier list as Aegeon again. I will punch you off the side of this Titan. Thank you. I am blessed to have such faithful attendants. And Aegeon. Let's make tracks, people. Be right with you. Onwards, then, to the capital. We're on the road to Viridian City. I like to mix up my Hugo voice every now and then. Sometimes it has to go, sometimes I have to bring that bass.
Can we use this?
Oh, we got a deviled onion. Speaking of onions, I had French onion soup today. Shit's delicious. That's all. That's the entire thought process, by the way.
Well, here we are.
Yeah, I get why some people creep in wouldn't like Malice's character design. Also, just in terms of his story, he's like more of a simplistic antagonist in a lot of ways. I like that from time to time. Like, I like mixing up the more in-depth and detailed antagonist like Jin with a more simplistic, just evil for evil's sake villain like Malice. I kind of like that duality. so it resonates more with me, but it's not going to resonate as much with everybody else. Okay. Put that tongue away. I don't want to see that. What was that?
Worry about that later. Come on!
Oh, we all know who's about to come out. We all know who.
Get in position. Believe me,
Let's go, let's go.
I won't know what hit them. If I must.
Boom. Okay, Adam, Hugo, one of you want to get aggro. Like, any one of you? Or that's just not the vibe today? What are we doing here? Come on, let's go. I don't know why I'm acting like it's going to be a close battle or anything. Boom, 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 boom! There we go, there we go. Okay, and that thing is defeated. Run, boy, run. Okay, that move's a little busted. Here, suck ice cubes.
Is it over?
No, it's not over. What made you think that was over? Nah, they look way easy to fight. Dang, okay. Freaking dunk contest immediately. Okay, Milton, Mikhail, maybe personally I would move out of the way. Adam, raise your sword. Come on. There we go. Come on, Minoff. Let's go. Say hello to my little friend. I got a scar on my face. You know I'm a badass.
You were always slow to finish a job, my prince.
Nice one-liner. Let's go.
I thought I told you to stop calling me that.
Dude, what kind of Nerf guns is he holding?
He's Minoff, Questor of Malthus's blade.
Okay, the fact they turn into daggers is cool, though.
He's one of the Questors in Indol. And
Who tried to sacrifice. Like, literally, Adam, turn around and hold your sword up. Pull like a Raiden from Metal Gear Rising. Just slice him in twain. Reference Jin's whole fighting style is, it's pretty funny. Yeah, this thing's not gonna last long. Mario, we are on Bringer of Chaos, so it's going to be really hard to actually get that. We might be able to pull it off in the... God, I'm tired. I can't think of names today. Mallow's fight. We might be able to do that there. I'm just not sure if anything's going to last long enough. Let's go. Let's go. More damage. Boom! Deleted. And uses Ice as his element. Yeah, I heard he was a... I heard Monolith likes to use that archetype. Turns out they're just really big Jin fans. Honestly, I understand it. Okay, Jin. The throw? Let's go! The throw was clean. Hold on. Oh, the downward slash? Ooh. The stab? Manoff, let's go. He's pulling out some Monster Hunter moves on him. Yo, the twirling slash as well? Okay, Laura, I need you... One from Vandam here. Learn how to topple. Let's go. Hayes really thought she did something there. She blew a gust of wind at it and hit him with a stick a little bit.
17 years ago, wasn't he? Not a word to anyone.
Midnight is like, you know what? I'm fine with that. Nice barrel roll. Let's go. The spinning slash and stab. Another time, another place, mayhaps. Ooh. Okay, the choreography is clean. Level 69, nice. Thank you, Eric. Hello, Eric. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. Always a pleasure seeing you around. Very close battle. Absolutely. We're on like 1 health and everything.
that was close. Thanks, Minoff. You're very capable, even on your own.
Capable.
Maybe I should thank him, or not?
Your core looks kind of different.
You think?
Ah, well, I'm a flesh eater.
Flesh eater.
A being with human and blade cells, made possible with Judician technology.
It sounds horrific, but it's really
That's how
cool.
I can use my full strength anywhere, without my driver. But I'm pretty sure I'm a failed experiment, so to speak.
Oof. You're not failed to me, Minoth. You're not failed to me.
Flesh eaters.
What of Amalthus? Isn't he coming?
Nah.
No, I really don't want to know when he's coming.
Rumors that you guys had entered TORNA. I used my own initiative.
Ah.
Yeah, Minoth just kind of feels like he's there because Adam needs 2 blades, but I don't mind it. He's cool. It's also a nice throwback to, like, add more to him as a character for when we see him in Xenoblade 2. Like, the way he goes from Full Metal Jaguar to Theater Kid is kind of funny. Nintendo game. Honestly, Creeper, I agree with you. It's probably one of my favorite prequels ever. Like, it's either this or Crisis Core for me. Like, they're just so good at acting as a prequel and adding to the story, recontextualizing certain scenes to make them even more engaging and thought-provoking. Adding to the characters, fleshing them all out, fleshing out the world, building on what was already there. Oh god, I forgot about this cutscene.
I arrived too late.
Is that right?
Me after the free game on Epic Game Store changes over.
That soldier. Wasn't that the one from...
Such a cruel world we live in.
Where all of his nihilism starts to form for him.
There are great
And take
many
shape and take
paintings
hold.
depicting all manner of hells.
Hold on, I like that painting on the right there. God, I can't believe how stupid I used to be with Xenoblade. I used to be so confused in the timeline. I used to think that baby there was Rex.
You can't...
I had the timeline for Xenoblade 2 all messed up.
I had hoped once that the architect might save us all.
How the clouds are covering most of the world tree except for the little bit where you can get into it at the very top. Oh, it's so good. Again, it's like the visual storytelling they do in Xenoblade 2. Like, even the little things just add to your subconscious interpretation. It's so clean.
Since then...
Okay, look. I didn't form that theory from Torn. I formed it from the original game. I'm like, oh, look, it's a little baby. Oh, look, the parents are dead. That must be Rex.
The Aegis. Malos.
But what kind of revelation is this? What kind of salvation? Could anyone call this salvation?
Yes, Ragnaros from World of Warcraft. By fire be purged!
Despair?
How about you then? You're from the same stock?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just following this guy since he woke me up, and that's basically it. I have no particular interest in this.
Following this guy. Could have at least called him Adam.
And Malice himself?
Look, I was not... Look.
Interested in. We've never even met.
Please, don't mistake her.
I know that. I thought, like, maybe a mouth is just, like, handing him off to someone else. I don't know.
You get off acting all parental.
Like, hey, here's the kid. Take this.
Come on.
Oh, come
I
on.
I make sure you get enough to eat.
What?
Cloud sea crab sticks are tasty, aren't they? You're very welcome.
I don't know. Cast one heal, maybe? Yeah, one res. One Phoenix down.
You counted?
I don't know where you put all that.
I'm the Aegis. I need all the fuel I can get.
Like I said in the first stream for this game, not Legend. Xenoblade 2 TORNA is literally just bullying Mithra the game.
Where are my extra rations?
It is literally just bullying Mithra the video game.
The Aegis, bested by a little kid.
Notice how he runs away immediately.
Get back here!
You know, if the architect...
I like how that scene is what convinced Minoth that she's not a Mallows threat.
Salvation, huh?
Like, yeah, that's not gonna kill the world or anything. I used to have dumb theories too. I wasn't as into Xenoblade as I am now. Like, I had played Xenoblade 2, like, once. And I got to, like, Chapter 3 in New Game Plus, and I put it down for a few years. Then I played TORNA once. And then a few years by, I'm like, oh yeah, that kid's probably like Rex or something.
It's very interesting.
You know, just like pass on how Amalthus became so nihilistic over the death of Rex's parents or something. That just like clicked in my head over the years. I can't ever take Mithra seriously. She's kind of funny.
Actually talking about the power or technique.
Oh? What then?
Oh, yeah, I can see I got that potato.
Connection you have. Human and blade. It's like a bond of sorts. I just found it curious.
I am thou, thou art I. Oh wait, wrong bond.
Bond?
It's like that's how it's supposed to be. I don't know.
It does make sense.
Meanwhile, Jin's just sitting there like, yes, I am here.
Always with Jin.
Yes, I am here.
And you almost never find time to practice with me. It's like he's her favorite.
Not like it. He is.
I'm an equal opportunities driver.
The hell you are. No, you're not.
You're both my partners and very dear to me. There's no favoritism, swear.
Nope. That's no.
Are you really sure about that?
Emergency meeting. We gotta rule out the suspect. Nope. Nope.
I have been with you longer, after all.
You think?
She's like, yes, I am jealous.
All right then. Starting tomorrow, Hayes gets to take the lead.
The hell she will. She's a healer.
Wonderful.
She'll come in to cast one heal and then immediately pass off the Jin. The Jin.
It's all right by me.
Smile. Same Creeper. X was my first game in the series as well. I played it like back in 2015 to 16, something like that. I didn't even realize there was a Xenoblade game until fairly recently. Because I played Xenoblade X. I never finished it. But I really liked it. I put it down. A few years later, I played Xenoblade 2. I'm like, oh, that was a really fun game. I love that game. I put it down, then I played TORNA. A few years go by, then I'm like moving around my game boxes. Or my cases. Because I like moved or something, I forget. No, I didn't move. But like, I was moving around my cases. And I saw the case for Xenoblade X. I'm like, oh shit, this was a Xenoblade game, huh? I just never put two and two together.
Do you remember?
At the fishing too. Yeah, it
Last
honestly is
time
a
we paid
charm
visit
to me.
Indal?
Open world and got so confused. Yeah, I saw the giant robot on the cover. I was like, ooh, giant robot. Look, it's very easy to sell an aesthetic to me. Just throw a giant robot in and you're like halfway there.
You mean about him? Let's see. In a word, he seemed very human.
I haven't beaten X either, Creeper. I'm trying to work on that with streams for Xenoblade X, but I haven't beaten it either. I know roughly what the ending is,
Humans are like that, aren't they?
Cutting to the chase, I see.
but I'm fuzzy on the details.
But I hear his achievements in Indal have been quite grand. The refugee protection policies from last year are his work as well.
So a hypocrite, then. Isn't that what you call the type?
Quite. I hope that's all he is.
He smiled. Did you notice?
No?
No? Who cares about a smile?
He might actually be enjoying this.
What?
What?
The world in this state.
1 beer? What? 2 beers?
That's
What?
interesting.
You felt something was wrong, didn't you? That's why you brought me.
He's training her to be more observant about the world and the people in it. Like I said, I love the dynamic between Mithra and Adam here.
Don't you think they're worth saving?
He's trying to make sure she does not end up like Malus.
You know you'll have my aid.
Even if you disagree?
That's not for the likes of me to decide. It's up to you humans.
Don't worry, Mithra, you'll come around.
Oh, you mean that time? I remember.
Oh yeah, that time, huh? I like how we had to do a full like 3-minute cutscene for that.
I think he was talking about Malos, but his words could just as easily...
No, Potato, I'm the exact same way. I can't hear it. I cannot go to the Japanese dub of Xenoblade 2 at all. I can't do it.
No. What all of humanity really wants.
It's like the Golden Days. It's a desert, so I think it's referring to the Golden Sands.
Hey.
It was also a great empire as well, so it's kind of like a double entendre there.
You know. Like I told Hugo.
My master is... It's not a problem, Creeper. Don't worry about it.
I didn't get to harvest the Grom rice this year.
Well, that might be good enough for you.
A friend from school who was really into Xenoblade 2 when I played it had a really good perspective on this, in my opinion. Like, all the different accents in Xenoblade 2 add to the world building. Like, it fleshes out the world. I genuinely do enjoy them.
Who is this?
I just think the Xenoblade 2's voiceover direction could have, like, used a couple more takes there, here and there. TORNA's is pretty good, though.
As we discussed, I engaged him as a broker of cores, but no.
But I really love the voices themselves.
What a waste of a human being.
That much is hard to deny.
What are you?
They just threw some old ass blanket on the dude and just called it a GG.
Can have their own uses, I think. The project we spoke of.
Okay, is the guy on the left here the guy from Tantal, or is that just me?
You mean a blade eater?
His strength will grow exponentially. It will dwarf even that of a flesh eater.
And you can control him.
Oh, please.
JJ, like I said, it's not an issue. Don't worry about it. Things happen.
After all, this is just a prototype. Sooner or later, the binding will decay and he will die.
Sometimes you gotta roll with the punches.
He's got some connection to this paragon of TORNA, you see. He'll prove useful either way.
Dude, I'm looking at this guy's eyes. Like, on either end, like, the far side of each eyeball there.
TORNA, then.
Is that like a... Why does it look like you can, like, flip it out?
Not him, but what comes after.
Like a salt shaker or something. Like a... Like, you can just, like, flip it open. Some of the worst voice acting I've heard in the game. Yeah. Like, it seems like that where they just needed to do a couple more takes. Because it's funny, because Rex gets way better later on in the game. Like, I blame the voice direction, because I know the voice actor is capable of doing it. Because he does it later on in the game. It's just... Sometimes voice direction is so important, and just sometimes it's lacking. That would have been funny, Potato. It still blows my mind that Mio's voice actress is also the voice actor for... God. Again, I'm sleepy. I can't remember the name. That one character in Elden Ring. Blows my mind. He's already sunk the sea in Titan. We can't just sit back and let him destroy the whole of Allrust. Of course we can't, but he's the Aegis, man! You can't just go up and try to fight him all on your own, man! You can when you got another Aegis in your party. Wood is the wood. Even still. In any case, our primary goal is to defend TORNA, and not necessarily to bring Malice to a grisly end. Perhaps we can even convince him to end this peaceably. Yeah, I'm sure. Oh yeah. Bring him to the table. It'll be all good. A little bit of conversation, a little bit of dialogue, and exchanging of ideas. Maybe we'll get some homemade cookies as well. We'll be all good. Ronnie, yes, that's the name, Potato. Have a great rest of the stream, man. Thank you, Creeper. Always a pleasure having you. Stay safe. Have a great day. Have a great night. Rest well. Good luck with work in the morning. Stay safe and have a great day. Thank you for tuning in. Seasonal release, basically. Yeah, that makes sense, Potato. Ouch. Minoth, he has the blade of a Malthus, just like Malos. I'm sure he knows far better than our chances than we do. You say he's being realistic. I am being realistic. If it's a Malthus saying the capital is the target, then it has to be true. You still trust him, after everything he's done. Whatever he's done, it's for his own benefit. We're just pawns in this game. We all are. Does seem better to act upon the information we do have rather than move around aimlessly. Alright, so what will you do now, Minoth? Now I join your little traveling troupe? How else am I going to keep tabs on you? Ha! I suppose so. Worked on 2, also did 3. Yeah, like, the Xenoblade voice acting, like, the crew they always get, I know they're good. Because at some points in the game, even if it's bad, they do sound really good. It just, you can tell Xenoblade 2's was pretty rushed. Like, give them like 2 more takes or something, and they'll be way better. As it's a deadline that was given. Yeah. Well equipped how? Oh, so you're just going to go in there and collapse from desert fever. Fantastic. Desert fever? An endemic disease caused by fungi. There's no harm to blades, but to humans it can be lethal. Why haven't we heard of this? Because we haven't played The Last of Us. Dumbass! Are you trying to get us killed before you even find Malos? Ha 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 ha! Oh, we would have all died horribly. Let's see to it that doesn't happen, shall we? Well, we'll need some medicine for Adam, Hugo, Milton, Mikhail, and me. Okay, we'll have to backtrack a bit, but they should have something back at the resistance camp. Hell yeah, backtracking! Pog! Tawny carrots and nest extract, I believe. Get the tawny carrots around the torn and grasslands. To obtain the next extract, we shall have to defeat Somalia nests. Let's get going.
May I offer my
Yeah,
assistance?
that's the thing, Mario. It was that good, and it released early. I'm still blown away. Like, Xenoblade 3 has to be, like, one of the rare games of, like, the last few years that was a major game release that came out earlier than anticipated. I believe it would be way better. That's one of the reasons I would love a definitive edition for Xenoblade 2, is just to bring all the voice actors back and just have them do a few more takes for each of the lines and let them take their time with it. Imagine. Okay, but like I said, and from the fact I can barely form sentences anymore, or remember names or anything, I am very sleepy, so I'm going to call the stream there for the day. Thank you all for tuning in. Tomorrow is Friday. You know what that means. It's Final Fantasy Friday! We will be returning to the world of Final Fantasy VII Remake. You're going to want to tune in. Yeah? I'm going to give you a heads up. It's going to be a stream full of comedy. Straight laughs. Because we have the Honey BN coming up, people. We are going to beat Wall Market tomorrow. And we're going to go as long as need be for us to achieve that goal. That means the Cloud Dance section will be on the table for tomorrow. So stay safe, have a great evening, rest up, get well, or whatever you need to do. Be like Adam and look to the sky with one hand on your chin. Because we're going to have a big stream tomorrow. Thank you for tuning in. Stay safe, everybody. Have a great day. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you like the video and you like the stream. If you want more content, hit the bell notification to be notified for when I upload in the future, for when I stream next time. Stay safe, everybody. Have a great day, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye, everybody.